Speechies, it's Lisa again from the Speech Fairies, and I have some of my collection to share with you today. As you know, I'm a speech language therapy assistant, and I work with speech language pathologists that are setting out goals for me, and I like to use fun materials that I acquire in a thrifty way to work on those goals. So Dear Zoo I use quite a bit. It's a great book. I just love using books in therapy. I think I would be able to do just book therapy. I wouldn't need anything else because books have so many speech and language goals already embedded in them, and you wouldn't need to use anything else. So parents out there, when in doubt, grab a book, because the books that are made for preschoolers and school-age children are well equipped to work on any of your goals. So the Dear Zoo book I use quite a bit. The only thing that I'm missing here on the table is my little zoo cage. That's at work. But you can act out the story by sending the animals back to the zoo, and we put them back in their little cages. So this book is great for working on lots of noun vocabulary, as I'll show you. So it's nice and repetitive as well, nice early literacy skills. So we've got, I wrote to the zoo to send me a pet, and they sent me a, and then you get to open it, something very heavy. It's an elephant. So you're working on the noun vocabulary. And right underneath that it says, he was too big, so I sent him back. So here I get to work on some categories as well. So what is a pet? Some kids don't know. So we can talk about pets maybe being animals that live in your house, is what I usually do, just to kind of simplify it a little bit. So do you want an elephant in your house? And they'll say things like no. Sometimes they say yes, but that's okay. But I'll say, oh, but an elephant is too big. And then I'll ask also the parents sometimes, like, Mommy, do you want an elephant in your house? And she will say no. So we can start to talk about what a pet is. It is mostly zoo vocabulary in this book, but we can talk about what a pet would look like as well. So it's got lots of great concepts in it. Again, I've got my collection of Thai McDonald's Beanie Babies mixture that I use as props to put back to the zoo. So after the elephant, after we discover him and talk about him a little bit, and actually this book you can make those little noises, they can go back to the zoo, and then the elephant would go back into the cage. So it's a really great book, and I love that I've collected all these little stuffies to go with it. Again, I just buy them at the thrift store. They come in little baggies, and then we can act out the story during, and then again after if we want to. So for some story retell as well. So I just wanted to show you a couple of other versions. Again, hardcover, soft cover I have, but I also found this one, which is pretty awesome. It actually is very, very descriptive. So for the big heavy elephant, you actually get something that folds out. So he's actually bigger than the book. So that's amazing. I love that. So they're all, I think, kind of pop-ups. So like the giraffe is very tall. So he's in this container, but when you open him up, he's like very, very tall. He's taller than the book. So it actually gives them a more salient kind of grasp on some of the concepts. So the lion is very fierce. He's got those big sharp teeth, so lots of nice describing vocabulary. The camel is very grumpy, which is funny. Doesn't like to be crated around, I guess. The snake is too scary, so this nice little pop-up book version as well. The monkey, I say, it says it's too naughty in the text, but I like to say like messy. My preschoolers understand messy a little bit better. jumpy. Look, he's jumping right now. The frogs keep jumping and jumping. And then at the very end, the puppy is perfect. That's what a good pet would be. You could talk about what a good pet would be and what pet you would get. Anyway, again, Lisa from the Speech Fairies. I hope you got some ideas to work on some of your language goals with your child or with clients. And just keep an eye out for this great book if you see it secondhand. There's lots of them in circulation, so they're nice, easy to find. But you can always supplement it with a little jail. I found a cute little cell phone jail that I was going to use for my animals to go back to the zoo. And then all the little thrifty finds for all the stuffed creatures that are again portable. And I use them for various books. So I just have a little collection of those stuffies too that you can use and bring with you. Anyway, hope to see you very soon and have a great day. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe. Thanks. Bye.